And coming back, and you can unmute yourself and come back to taking the next minute or two to come back to being present in the meeting. And yawn. Did everybody have a chance to print this off, and then I don't have to have this up? Or Jackie, you've got it. Angel, did you have a chance to print it off? Or?
No, I have no more ink, but that's okay. I have a big screen, so I can put it up on my screen. So you can take it out if you want, and I'll just put it on my own screen.
Okay. 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 So, how is everybody feeling? Would anybody like to share what they what was enlightened to them, or if you had a good sleep?
No.
It's been a long time since we've had a really great meditation like this, so just enjoyed the whole process.
Welcome, Terry. I'm so glad you could come from You're in Washington State, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Hi. Sarah Christina's with me.
Oh, hi, Sarah Stina. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well.
Good. I think it was 3 years ago when you took level 4 on Gabriel Island with me. Is it 3 or 4 years ago?
Probably about 4.
Probably 4.
Yeah. That was
Life
an adventure.
Yes.
Yeah, life happens.
Yes, it does. Excellent. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you both could come on tonight. So,
Thank you.
mm-hmm.
What I found, Cindy, is after the meditation, I thought, oh, I don't think I've seen anything. It wasn't profound or anything. But after I let it go for about 2 or 3 minutes, all of a sudden, everything started to flow. And then I started writing, and then I just kept writing and writing and writing until you said stop writing. It's like I don't know, I was like a bit stuck at first. No, I didn't have anything. And it's funny when you start to write how,
Mm-hmm.
It all comes together. So I thought that was very cool.
Yeah. Did you find that when you were doing your journaling book for level, when you're studying to go to level 5?
Well, what I did find is when I read that book, The Power of the Other Hand, I certainly found that, if you write, I really like that. You write a question with your dominant hand, and then you take your pen and you switch it to your no, first you write your question with your dominant hand, and then you switch your pen to your non-dominant hand, and then you start answering your question. And I was amazed that, I was able to answer those questions so quickly and from really, really deep in my heart, and answers that it's like, where is this coming from? I mean, I couldn't believe that I could do that, and I had no idea that these answers would come. And I use that practice a lot, and I've told a lot of my clients about it. I think their sales in the books has probably gone up a lot in the last year because I've told so many people about it, because I do find it simple but so powerful. It's almost like doing psychotherapy for yourself. It's really fun. Yeah, I enjoy doing that. It's my best way of journaling right now.
Yeah. Could you write the author and the name of the book in the chat? So in case
Yes.
anybody else was interested in
Yeah,
that?
I'm gonna have to just check her last name because it's like cappuccino. It's not cappuccino, but it sounds like that. So just give me a
Like
few seconds.
cappuccino, right?
Yeah,
Yes. Lucia.
Lucia. Yeah, Lucia cappuccino. I'll find it. I'll just put a few seconds and I'll put it in.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's power when you start to write, because when I'm leading the meditation, I'm not really seeing anything, because I want to stay in that present state of painting the picture, to be in that really relaxed state, being in the woods for you. But I had the similar experience that once I started to write, I'm like, I don't know, I wrote nature sounds, singing, online presentations, and then help seniors with Zoom fitness. For my mom in the retirement home, they don't, I'm helping them to bring that. If people have to be quarantined, how can you bring fitness to seniors in the retirement home she's in? And then I'm going to be taking equipment for them to be able to read, because their eyesight tends to go. And so I've got this magnifier that magnifies its books like 10 times. So that was kind of neat that came out of it. And that to continue with how I create community and connection through doing these online presentations. So I was in the same boat. It's like, I don't know, I'll just start writing. And from those 3 books, thanks, Angel, for putting that in the chat. Excellent. Colleen, would you like to share? Or, it's up to you. You don't have to.
No, I was just focusing on something more. I kept coming back to it instead of being. I'm just dealing with an issue, a planning issue,
Okay.
and it was trying to change people's mind, and maybe I'm focusing.
How's that going for you? How's that working?
That's not working, okay? It's like, okay, we'll just build industrial development on the entrance to Invermere. Okay, are you out of your friggin' mind? Okay, so that's sort of where I'm a retired urban planner, and I'm living in a rural community where they have no concept of, things that could be done way better. So to me, it was.
So could we cut some cords on that, Colleen, for you? Maybe cut some cords on that?
Can you just, yeah. Yeah. So to me, it was focusing. Maybe I'm focusing too much on the outcome, and on, maybe I just want to be heard, as opposed to they're going to actually do what is the right thing and should be. And maybe it's focusing more on building awareness from other people that this is the way, as opposed to they are not likely going to do it. So what can I do to not upset myself? But and I think that just not focusing on my result and just putting it out there more. So yeah, it was.
Yeah, what does the universe want?
Too concrete.
Yeah.
The universe wants me to help it to be a better community where we live.
Yeah.
But anyways, so it wasn't.
Yeah, so just let that reflect and percolate, because then the new moon's tomorrow, and just and who are the other players that could help and support with that, and just see what comes up from it. It's always amazing. So keep doing the Ho'oponopono prayer. That's always a good one when there's lots of interaction with different people and they're used to doing things a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll send you the cord cutting from The Power of Love by Jacques Martel, because he has an exercise when there's a group, right? Yeah. Like I've used it when I've had to go to court with somebody, and we did it for we did the whole group and light around each person, but they were in one big circle. Like, so the judge and the crown and the lawyer for my client and everybody that was in there, they were in this big circle, and it had, the light around it, and then the smaller ones. Oh, okay. And so you hold it in that space of light around it, and that the best and highest good is coming out. You can also go to the Joy Doodle. It's an app on the phone, and it also allows you to draw stick figures and then cut cords and then dump it in the garbage, so nobody knows who you're drawing pictures of. they'll not know who it is because it's so, you know, when you have a phone, it's so tiny, right? But I love the Joy Doodle for, let me bring one up here. Whoops. I'll draw one for you. So you can do all different colors like that with your finger. It's called the Joy Doodle. And so in cutting cords, I would do two. I would do two, and then you'd cut the cord. So I'm going to do this way again. I don't know if I was using that at the time when I was training you.
Yeah,
Have you heard that?
it was another person I was dealing with, or another whatever. It's the same thing, but you can't change people, so I can't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So how do you have peace with yourself and just create your humor or your mark on the world to help them or ask more questions?
You froze.
Yes.
To get them to think deeper.
Okay, you froze. We didn't hear it.
Okay, hang on. Is this gonna show? Does that show it? That's difficult. No, it doesn't. Okay, well forget
Now you're
that one
moving.
then.
It's okay. You're moving.
Yeah, now I'm moving. Now I'm moving. Hello. Bandwidth, yeah. Anyways, there's a couple ideas for you.
Thank you.
And we support you and we love you because we know it's a challenge when you're on a committee that things aren't going the way that so let go of the outcome and how can I be supportive in this moment? So you share about that because this group hasn't heard about the mask of praying into them, the face mask that you made.
We missed a piece of what you said earlier. You froze for a little bit, Cindy.
Yeah, we lost your audio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you lost my audio.
Mm-hmm.
We
You're
lost you
still
again.
you're frozen and no audio.
Yeah.
Donna, can you? She looks frozen. I can. Here.
Yes.
Ah, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah, great. I thought you might like to share about the masks that you made and doing the energy into them, because that's a great story. Could you share that after we finish the other workshop that you're on with me?
Yeah. Are you guys, am I frozen or you guys can hear me?
It's only Cindy that's frozen.
It's only Cindy.
Only Cindy.
Only me.
Oops, did we say that out loud? Was I not unmuted?
I don't know if it's working. Is it working?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
it's working. Go ahead, Donna.
So,
yeah.
I was, sorry, I can't tell if I'm frozen or not. I know
You're not, it's only
Cindy's-
Cindy.
Yeah, okay, because Cindy keeps on freezing on me, so I don't know if it's working or not. So what I was saying is that I've been using, and I still am, I actually was doing it today. I've been making masks for people, and before I send them out, I've been doing the energy, which I just love. So I'm filling them with this wonderful energy that we did in that workshop with Yolande, where she gave this, and it's so quick. It's such a quick little energy boost that you can do. And I even find for myself, it feels great. Like I feel so good after doing it. I just like doing it. So, but I've been doing it, and now I have a designated pendulum that I keep next to my sewing machine that I've been, and it's funny because you know
They're
what?
great.
It's
This is one of
even
hers. This is
it's funny because it's actually a moonstone, and it's funny because here we are talking about new moon, but it's a moonstone pendulum. And I do it every, like, I have some go out almost every day, and I've been doing it, and I can tell you, everybody who picks up so far, let me knock it away, but so far, everybody who picks them up, they all tell me that, oh, the mask just, you know, when you put them on, they feel comfortable, and it feels okay. And because there's so much, I think people have such stereotypes, and people are nervous about wearing the masks and that because of the fact that what it's going with, you know. And I just thought it's such a nice thing to do, just to give people a nicer feel towards it. I'm like, I don't know if this is helping or not, but I know for myself, it's making me feel better giving it to people. And I think it does help. I really do. And, you know, I don't know, my reactions are quite nice. They're quite amazing, actually. So I'm pleased with it. So I'll keep on making them for a while longer, but yeah, we'll see. Once I run out of material.
But that's a nice reminder, because, you know, we've been taking a number of these workshops, and I don't know about you, but you know, I've got them saved, and it's like, okay, I'll play it again. So that was really nice just to remind us of from that. Like, I forgot about doing that. That's not that I'm making masks, I'm wearing them, but just to do that energize that Yolande showed us when we're giving something to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Angel's saying it's an amazing ritual, and it is a ritual to pray on the material and these gifts that you're giving out to people, and they're feeling that energy.
Cindy, you're frozen again.
Am I frozen again? Oh.
No, not for me though. You're not
Not for me.
Yeah, no, you're not.
It's a great gift, Donna. I think it's wonderful, and that, you know, how simple, and it doesn't take a long time.
No, it's very quick. And like I said, it even makes me feel good. Like I find I even have more energy, and I get things done well, and I find it just helps me as I'm doing them. And it's you know, I energize my sewing machine. I'm just energizing everything as I go along. So it's, you know, it just feels good.
That's a really good idea. I think what I'm going to do, like, I have some seniors that I can't even send them flowers because they're in the homes, right? And so I have nice cards. My girlfriend's an artist, right? So I have these beautiful watercolor cards, and I've been sending them, here's some COVID flowers. But I could energize
them.
So not only will they, oh, that's so cool. Thank you, Donna. That's great. Thank you. Wonderful.
I thought Donna was brilliant doing that, because I love Tibetan healing bowls, and when the monks create the bowls, they are actually singing a chant, a healing prayer as they make the bowls. And I thought, what a great idea. You can really apply that to anything.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's
Great.
all,
Even making a meal for your family. They're coming home stressed.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like they say, you put love into it, tastes better.
Oh, that's wonderful. Absolutely.
Yeah, we were talking to Marcia this morning, because we're planning a a 6-week sound healing workshop. And so I was doing a planning meeting with her this morning, and she was saying the same thing, that, you know, sound is vibration, and that you increase the vibrations. Singing is the quickest way to break congestion in the body and block energy. And, you know, singing into our food or things that we've made years, it's all energy, and it's all positive. So excellent.
Oh, wonderful.
All right. Did anybody else want to share their meditation or an aha that they received from being in meditation?
No, mine is still, what's the next chapter? What's the next move? You know, I'm putting out the feelers. They say take a step, but that one sentence in there, this is, new moon is where the point where you say yes to the magic of your dreams and allow them to flow in your life. Okay. I'll start with that.
Excellent. Mhm. All right, so so in your notes that I sent you, the 3-step process is to just, you know, to stay clear and set your intention, which you did tonight, and then just kind of reflect, where are you leaking energy around what you want to achieve? Where are there leaks of energy for this dream? Just like we can have leaks of energy in our body. What do I want to achieve based on my strengths and talents? And then how have I abandoned the energy of whatever you want to achieve in your life? How am I living out of unconscious family legacy in this story? Or do I have any stuck in the groove moments that are affecting me? And how does this impact my ability to create? So what are the stories your family says, oh, you know, you're not the right age, or you don't have enough money, or you don't want to move, or don't rock the boat? Like, you know, let go of those stories that we've been told growing up. I remember I wanted to go to Edmonton to study outdoor ed, and my parents just said, oh, that's too far to go. You can't. And you know, it's something I wish I would have done. However, when I was 17, I was listening to my parents. And, you know, and how do those stories kind of follow us, you know, to just let them go? So letting go of that. And who are the people supporting your dreams? Like, share your dreams with dream builders, not dream stealers. And so as you go forward with this, what you've imagined tonight is also to, you know, do you want to build an altar if you have a treatment room or an area that you have your crystals or a candle? Or do you want to go outside and hug a tree? Or like I did last week, I did a dead wood ritual and just collected sticks in the backyard, and we just had a little mini fire going to just release and let go. Like, would pick up the stick and then just say, I'm releasing, you know, anything that's holding me back from my business or in this relationship that's difficult, and just kept, I had a lot of sticks to get rid of. It was quite, it was quite amazing. And I've noticed a real difference between my daughter and I, who's living with us because it's COVID time, and just there's been more ease since I did that. And also my eczema has been less, like there was less energy around it. So it seems like the emotion around that has released. But you could also do a collage. So you could go into a magazine and, you know, just put, I did this one. My husband loves to watch TV. I don't like watching it. So the ones I've started to just all these little collages. Or the one I did the other day was about, I'll be refined by my age, and then just, you know, play young to stay young. I'm aging gratefully. So magazines don't have a hope in this household because I cut them all up. But it's something I can do while I'm with my family and while they're watching TV. But it's a nice, at the new moon is it's a good time to do a collage. Has anybody done soul collages before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done
I know.
before.
Yeah.
I've
Done
done
them
the
before.
board.
Now there's not a
What
lot of
did you do?
mag.
I've done the vision boards using magazines and old cards and different things. So
Yeah.
I enjoy that. Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. Any other questions? It's been a joy and an honor to be with all of you tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to hold the light and be grateful in advance that all your dreams and aspirations are going to come one step at a time moving forward. We'll have the black or the jaguar energy from Jackie and the raven for me of magic and power follow you. And then in 2 weeks, we'll do the full moon on this night. So next week is just Thursday, and it's Jeanette talking about crystals for healers and what crystals are best for protection, for protecting against electromagnetic frequency, and how to boost your immune system. And the following week, Marcia's going to be back on the Tuesday night for toning your organs, your liver, kidneys, stomach, and lungs, and all the different sounds of the organs. So stay tuned. We'll be having flyers going out for that. And if you have any ideas on future workshops, please email me. Oh, and I designed a survey, so I'm going to send that out to get more ideas for future workshops. So thank you very much, and we'll see you again. And I'll send the recording tomorrow. Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.